big trouble. The stray dogs had cornered a poor lizard. One of the dogs, always eager to grab the spotlight, made the first move, sinking its teeth straight into the lizard's spine. The other dogs couldn't just sit back and watch. No way they'd let their friend hog all the action. However, the lizard's tough skin was a real challenge, with a bitter and spicy taste, and more than once the dogs thought about giving up. But they couldn't lose face in front of the cameraman. So, they bit down even harder. The lizard let out desperate cries, but the dogs didn't stop. They dragged it into an open space. Still not satisfied, they tossed the lizard into the air like they were throwing trash into a bin. So, what fate awaited the lizard? Let's keep watching. Tossed around like a boomerang, the lizard, though dizzy and on the verge of vomiting, still tried to lift its head, puff out its chest, and growl at the stray dogs. Yet, the dogs weren't scared at all, just laughing mockingly. Feeling insulted, the lizard angrily whipped its tail as if wielding a whip to threaten the dogs. The lizard coiled up, and for a moment, the dogs thought it had surrendered. After all, how could a whip stand against 16 fists? So, the stray dogs bit into the lizard's neck and dragged it to a drier spot. The lizard's body stiffened in their jaws, realizing it had no choice but to attack, the only way to defend itself. So, as soon as it hit the ground, the lizard started to act aggressively. However, charging recklessly wasn't the smartest move. It tensed up, waiting for the perfect moment. But when exactly was the perfect moment? Even it didn't know. The stray dogs circled the squirming lizard, hesitating, leaving it no escape, ready to turn it into a punching bag for their boxing practice. But the lizard, still resilient, lifted itself and lashed its tail like a whip in a wild frenzy, almost like a circus act, attracting curious birds to come closer and watch. By this time, the poor lizard was completely exhausted, desperately trying to escape. But the stray dogs, still full of energy, weren't ready to give up their toy just yet. The lizard could barely make a sound, mouth hanging open, enduring the constant bites from the dogs. If only its cousin, the mighty Komodo dragon, were here. Surely the dogs would have tucked their tails and run long ago. The lizard had taken a beating, but still couldn't find a way to fight back against the stray dogs. In the end, instead of standing strong, it began worrying about its life and decided to flee. Both sides were worn out, and the stray dogs didn't want to risk going into deep water to chase the lizard any further.